Welcome to Let's Play Forza Motorsport 3, part 158. And I have this now, a Camaro Z28. 14 grand. Worth it. Totally worth it. It's back to the slow cars we go, as we tickle our dicks with some, the final section of the regional tours. It's the North American tour. Starting with F-Class, of course. So, limited North American cars. Here's what everyone else is driving. There's actually exactly 7 F-Class North American cars in this game. That's cool. So yeah, I just picked one, the one I wanted to use the most, and that was the Camaro. So, we're going to keep going to some tracks in the America lands, and we haven't been to these tracks in a while. Starting with Sunset Peninsula Club, New York Reverse, oh boy, Sebring Short, Laguna Seca, and Sedona Club. That's right, we get to do a lot of Sedona racing. I'm perfectly fine with this. And Peninsula. Okay, let's try that again, except not break my engine. Great return to the slow cars meet, just ruining the fucking... Yeah, I kind of, rammed the back of Davis, and, made my engine a very sad... Hello, how you guys doing? Oh god, we are missing the turn. I have a bunch of hatchbacks trying to be cool. Okay, so let's actually get around Davis instead of trying to go through Davis. Sounds like a good idea, right? I think it does. So anyways, Camaro versus Trans Am. Also Davis instead of Rossi, since Merca. Fuck yeah. And there he goes. Bye-bye, Davis. Hello, Davis. I have returned for your booty. There is no 5th gear on this thing. It's a 4-speed. And I have the lead now. I am in fact a silly egg for trying to shift into 5th gear on a car on a 4-speed. On a car. Man, this thing revs low as a diesel. Ha ha ha, shut up, me. Yeah, the front of this car is quite interesting. Very much so. Oh, hey. Daniel Bryan finally fucked his way into having an offspring. I wonder how much they fucked to create that. I don't know. Shut up. And then they pull Hardee's and, like, they bring their child on the road with them. And they, like, yeah. Daniel Brain Jr. Yes, Q. I have a large lead. Fa la 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 la. Oh, shnikes. Okay, we're good. It's a little late on the brakes, but we're fine. Everything's okay. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Bree retired. Technically, yes. I mean, she could, you know, she could probably come back from retirement after having child, but she'd probably want to focus on being mommy instead. Plus, she wasn't that good in the ring anyway, so I hope she stays retired. I'm an asshole. Okay, 2 laps to go with the Peninsula. The Club Peninsula. Why do people hate Jimmy Johnson? I don't know. Probably because he won like 5 or 6 championships in a row. I'm guessing. Like, oh, he's just fucking winning all the time. Fucking, why would I watch NASCAR? At least that's why I'm guessing everyone hates Jimmy Johnson. Either that or they don't like confetti. Boom. Five in a row? Oh, okay. I know he has 6 titles overall, but I wasn't sure if they were all consecutive or not. Why I hate Kyle Busch? Because he's an asshole. And also he won the championship last year after missing the first third of the season. Really, people call Knaus the Bill Belichick of NASCAR? He's not that bad. I don't have anything. I don't really have any problems with Knaus. Although Belichick can go fuck himself. I hate Belichick. That's why I don't like Patriots. Belichick is a piece of shit. Chase Elliott. People don't like Chase Elliott because he's driving Jeff Gordon's car. Thank you, controller, for momentarily disconnecting. But yeah, that's why people don't like Elliott, because he's using Jeff Gordon's number. Because of what Belichick did to the Browns, just because of fucking everything Belichick has done. Fuck him. Piece of shit. Also, I won the race. That's a thing. Busch winning shows how much of a joke the chase is in general. I still can't wait for someone to win the championship without, like, win the chase without, like, actually winning a race. I'm still waiting for that. Newman almost did it. As well as Jeff Gordon last year. They both were very close in their respective years. Anyways, race 2 in this. Okay, it is race 2 time at New York. Reverse course, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Ah, fuck, my throat. Why? Someone please fuck my throat. Anyways. Yeah, it's New York time. Motherfuckers. Hello, how you doing, Taylor? Please get your fucking... focus, whatever. Get your goddamn Ford behind me. No, there's no night racing in this game, unfortunately, but it's fine. Oh god, yeah, the caution clock is the actual worst idea Brian Francis ever had. Just, yeah, I get what you mean, Kayla. It's like, from like an entertainment standpoint, the chase, like, makes sense. Because, you know, it gives more people, like, a reason to watch the last 10 races, but from an actual, like, racing standpoint, it's just like, well, you have one bad race caused by somebody that could possibly be caused by somebody who's not even in the playoffs, and you're done. Plus, you know, they have to compete with the NFL somehow during the, once the regular season starts, so, you know. It needs to be an IMSA WC video game. I would pay to... If I had the money, I would fund that shit. I would fund that shit harder than the frickin' people secretly fund TNA. I'm stumbling all over my words. Help me. I had the joke, but the delivery was the worst possible delivery. Racing doesn't have conferences or divisions. I mean, in endurance racing, you have different classes. I guess that counts as, like, different divisions. Actually, there is, like, a... What is it? The K&N series? That's kind of like a conference-ish thing, because, like, they have the East Series and the West Series, and then they converge for one, like, huge race, or two, or something. I don't fucking know. Yes, the pizza was good. No, there's not really need for, like, actual conferences in racing, to be perfectly honest. Because it's like, oh, I don't know. Oh look, Gibbs is dominating the Toyota conference. Oh hey, Hendrick is winning in the Chevy. I don't fucking know. Yeah, like I said, from like an entertainment standpoint, the chase is good because, you know, the unpredictability, you know, who's gonna win. But at the same time, I don't know. I just don't like the fact that someone's, like, entire season, like, let's take Dale Jr. for example, where he was a few years ago, where he was, like, dominating in the actual, like, points, but once the chase came around, he pretty much got fucked over and lost the championship. I forget, like, when he got eliminated, but yeah, if they even had the grid at that point, I don't even know. Alright, so you can go fuck yourself. There's no time transition, weather transitions. I mean, it doesn't matter if a game doesn't have that. It really doesn't. Like, yeah, let's take Jeff Gordon. He'd be a, what, 7-time champion? If it weren't for the chase? Racing 2008. I mean, that doesn't really explain why it doesn't have, you know, time and weather things. Because there's games from the frickin' PS1 era that has time transitions and weather stuff, but I don't know, they just don't need it in iRacing. I mean, it's not a needed, it's extra features, if that, like, at the most. It's like, alright, here's, you know, just normal. Take this game, for example. It's only daytime dry racing. Does it, like, make the game worse that there's no night racing or wet racing? No. It would definitely enhance the game if there were night racing and weather racing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to, you know, have some... I would love for, like, I don't know, a night race around Sunset Peninsula, since there are lights, since, you know, the Oval was a nighttime track in the first Forza, but yeah. I don't know. I like how... So iRacing is actually doing, like, adding dirt stuff. That's pretty great, since that started off as a frickin' April Fool's joke. Then it's like, oh, you know, maybe we should actually do this. Bump, bump, ba-dum, bump, there you are. That's actually pretty great. Like, I shit on iRacing all the time because I hate their pricing. The way they price the game and shit. And also the community can suck all the giant cocks, choke on them and die. But that was actually pretty funny. Like how that started as an April Fool's joke and it just kind of evolved into an actual thing in the game. Let's see, I won by 10 seconds over Taylor in the Focus, who beat Davis by a second and a half. Okay, well then. And then we wait on everyone else. I'm guessing Anderson and Miller had some problems since they ended up behind Jones in his god-awful slow Aveo. Just holy shit. But there we go. Everyone's crossed the line, so we shall move on to race number 3. And, yeah, continue dominating in my Camaro. Okay, here we go. Race 3 at Sebring, the short course. So, 5 laps around the short course at Sebring. And we'll have a grand old time. Okay, see you, J. Adam. Immediately into... Oh, okay. That's right. This thing doesn't turn. Anyways, immediately into second. Now we must catch Davis, which, in honesty, this might be more difficult than you would think, since he has the speed advantage on me. This is a pretty high-speed track, at least this portion that we're actually racing on. I mean, obviously I have him in the turns, but this is where he has me. So, about that. Fucking shit. Throat, please, can you stop dying? Oh, we're going for a little dive. Okay, that was easier than expected. Hooray! Okay. Now we just cruise along and fucking, I don't know. Probably rant about more shit. That's usually what I do in the slower car series. I take shit from the chat and just don't shut up sometimes. Okay, hello, how are we? Oh man. Already a second up on Davis. Yeah, it's a lot different entering this turn at 110 miles per hour as opposed to 200. I'll tell you what. Actually, it was more like 180, but still. Trigger. This thing only has a top speed of 120. It's a muscle car. They can't go that fast. Any faster than that, I mean. Fuck this cone. Oh no. We are going way too wide here. That was almost a disaster. Okay, 2 to go. And 2.5 second lead. Cool. Them bounces, yeah. That soft suspension, yo. Controller, please. Don't be starting to shit now. You're being well behaved. Don't make me get the crowbar. Taking this. Oh, I was wanting to take the cone with me. Wonder how much power this makes. 175. That's how much. So I think I need to start shifting lots sooner. It's like I'm upshifting into peak power. Here we go. One. Oh shit. This car confirmed slow. Hey, beat my old best lap by almost a second on that last lap. Nice. Very good. Hmm. 7 seconds up on Davis, and Jones bringing up the rear in his fucking Aveo. There he goes. Alright, so that leaves 2 races remaining in this, so okay, here we go. Race number 4, 4 laps around the Mazda Typhoon Lagoon. God damn it, just remember there's a fucking PT loser in this series. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Alright, Davis, you're next. Let's see, according to this odometer, this car has 11,313 miles on it. Something like that. That's what it looks like. Not entirely sure. Yeah, that's a lot of miles. What was the purpose of the R1 World Championship? It's the World Championship. Season play, bro. Same purpose as all the other World Championships. At least, like, you know, all of them except F, D, B, and S. We'll get to those later. Diving in turn 11. How you doing, Davis? How you doing, Cat? I like how Taylor's looking even lower, like he's gonna do anything about this. Oh, Taylor's trying to do something about this. Excuse me, sir. I think the tag team... Dude, I'm looking forward to the Tag Team Classic. It's gonna be awesome. I hope an actual, like, established team wins this year. They kind of shit the bed a little bit when they had Balor and Samoa Joe win the first one. Also, just kind of, almost past Davis there. There we go. Got him. Got him. I fucking got him. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Hi, sorry for bad English. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right. Sun's very, very bright around the Typhoon Lagoon. Forgot about that. Bright sun. Okay, 2 to go. Driving these slower cars is kind of relaxing in a way. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like, nice little cruise around these tracks. Something like that, I don't even know. We PETA. What is PETA? It's an organization that claims to be, like, to help animal rights or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, they try to, like, help animals and, you know, stop people from doing harm to animals, but they're the absolute worst fucking people in the universe. Because I'm pretty sure they, like, don't they, like, euthanize sick animals or something? I don't even know. Also, instead of, like, actually trying to make a difference, they spend all their funding money on, like, really stupid parodies of other things. Like, oh, this is animal cruelty. We're gonna make a parody video game explaining why it is. Remember Pokemon Black and Blue? That was fun. Then the Super Chick Sisters. Oh, PETA, PETA, PETA. You worthless Neanderthals. It's the animal version of feminazis. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh god. I love how shiny, like, the rubber down section in turn 9 is in the sunlight. It's just like, oh, gee, I wonder. And victory, race 4. Nice calm drive around the Laguna Seca as I knee my keyboard tray. That was fantastic. Come on, Jones, cross the line, you're a Veo. Thank you. Okay, one race remaining in the first portion of the North American Tour. Let's go to it. Okay, let us finish this series. at Sonoma for the club circuit. Because Sedona is awesome. Did I say Sonoma? I feel like I said Sonoma. We were talking about, like, as we were loading, the race was loading. I was like, you know, Sedona sounds like Sonoma. Too bad it isn't Sonoma. And I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Pretty sure I said, I don't fucking know. Anyway, Sedona Club. Excuse me, Taylor. Can you fuck off my stage? Excuse me, pardon me. There you go. Thank you for fucking off my stage. Called this Sears Point, yeah. Clearly. So welcome to Infineon Raceway. Anyways. And before Sonoma, like the Sonoma track gets sponsored again, so it's like fucking, I don't know, Jimmy John's Raceway or some shit. That would be ironic, because, you know, Jimmy John's slogan, Freaky Fast. Sonoma's not a very fast track. Where am I going past Davis? I have a feeling I know where. Tide Raceway, yes. I have a feeling if it got sponsored, it'd probably be sponsored by like a winery or something. Infineon's better sounding than Sonoma. I don't know. I prefer Sonoma, since, you know, that's like where it's the city where it is. Never really cared for the Infineon name. They fear awesome. Viagra Race. God damn it, Junior. Viagra Raceway. This is Bob. No. Raceway. That's a beer company. I'm talking about a winery, as in a company that makes wine. Since, you know, it is based in wine country. And before fucking, like, I don't know, someone like Maynard James Keenan buys it, because he does own a winery. Pussifer Raceway. That'd be perfect. Or a perfect circle. It's funny because it's a fucking road course. Oh yeah, that's right. Wine is made from grapes. Nut Shack Raceway. I got grapes. What you watching, son? I like how the rap, like, I'm pretty sure everything in the Nut Shack doesn't make any sense at all, but I like how the rap in the theme song just makes absolutely no sense. It's like, cool. Anyways, 2 laps to go here at Sedona. Just kind of enjoying driving around Sedona, don't mind me. I don't know why, but I find it funny how we're just kind of racing just outside this giant fucking coliseum. Sim Raceway. Oh god. Makes me think, what if fucking Dogecoin subreddit managed to sponsor a race? Fucking... I don't know. Pocono 400 sponsored by Dogecoin. The winner gets their prize money paid to them in Dogecoins, physical Dogecoins. We're all fucked in the head. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. The Brickyard 400 presented by Dogecoin. I'm doing alright, Fear. The turn is still awkward to me because the curbs, like, they still throw me off. Done so many laps already in this LP around here, and the curbs still throw me off at that turn. It's like, duh. And we reach the drag strip, which also is the front straight of this circuit, and we win, yay. We win by 9 seconds almost on Davis. Nice. So, there's the first part of the fucking North America tour complete once Jones crossed the line. Thank you, Jones. Holy shit. And yeah. I don't know. Anyways. So there we go. Class F North America tour complete. So you know what that means? We're going to move on to the Class E North American Tour in the next segment. Oh my god, what a surprise. Anyway, stay tuned for more Forza Motorsport 3.